Smart Money Nation, welcome back to the channel. Going crazy today, I'm telling y'all. Let's talk about something very, very, very important. I don't think I've ever talked about this on this channel, but I feel that it's important. And you guys know I talk to the entrepreneurs like myself, folks that are getting their business off the ground, just getting started and investing in themselves. And when it comes to that, there's certain things that I lack at, and I'm sure many people probably lack at. So today we're going to talk about life insurance. With that being said, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you tapped in, subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, like my videos, comment if you have any questions. If you want to say thank you, you can comment there too. Yeah, and share it with somebody that you value. Let's go ahead and get started in this video. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I feel like I should lean back for this, right? But yeah, so let's talk about life insurance. As you know, if you're an entrepreneur like myself, getting your business going, getting off the ground, whether you're making $5 or $5,000 or $50,000 in your business, the one thing that we all have in common is that we don't have any benefits. We don't have health insurance for the most part. We don't have 401ks, retirement plans. None of that exists as an entrepreneur. And those are protections of a corporate job or a 9-to-5. And when you don't have those things, the one thing that's very important to have, in my opinion, is life insurance, right? Life insurance, just in case something happens, you at least would leave something to your family, your children, whoever those people or that person is around you, for them to have and not have to start from scratch. I'm sure you already understand what it feels like to start from scratch. You don't want to put your children and your family in that same position. So life insurance is very, very, very important. And I did a great deal of research, and we all are in the same algorithm, to be honest. So I'm sure you guys have been hearing the debate of whole life versus term and so on. I finally, maybe it's been like a year now, I went and got life insurance myself, and I got term life insurance. I got $1 million policy, called Geico. It was pretty simple. I called Geico. They didn't do it directly. They sent me to Lincoln Financial, who gave me $1 million life insurance policy, term life insurance policy. They sent a doctor to my house. He did a blood test, weighed me, asked me some questions. They ran whatever they needed to run, and they came back, gave me the final numbers of how much that would cost. So I ended up getting a 20-year term life insurance, $1 million, and it ended up costing me, they estimated it was going to be like 500 and some change a year, but after the whole medical thing that they did, ended up being like $360 something a year. So that's not bad at all. That's almost $1 a day for me to have $1 million worth of insurance for the next 20 years. Of course, I got to pay 300 something every year for the next 20 years. What's that? That's roughly like a little under $7,000 in case anything happens to me within those 20 years, and I'm paying my life insurance policy. As long as I'm paying on that, that's $1 million that gets paid out to whoever is the beneficiary on that insurance. And I think that's a great deal. However, the confusion that I wanted to kind of speak about was with whole life insurance. I've heard, the only way to go is whole life insurance. They got great packaging and marketing terms like be your own bank, you borrow from yourself, and so on. And, I've really spent some months doing some research on that. And the thing is that it's great. Whole life insurance is great, but it's really a tax play, right? It's really a tax strategy. So if you're someone that's making a lot of money to the point where, you don't even know what to do with it, that you just don't want it to be taxed, a great way to do that is with whole life insurance, where you can take a portion of that money and just pay it to your whole life insurance. And part of it goes to your savings, part of it goes to the actual policy. And what's going into your savings is not taxed, right? It's tax free. So it makes sense, and it's really great for somebody that's making a lot of money. But for me and, some of the people that I speak with, it's not, it's not for me, not yet at least, right? So term, in my opinion, is the best way to go until you get to a position where you need to shelter money from being taxed, right? And I'm not at that point. With that being said, yeah, and then if you notice, a lot of the people that kind of pitch it to you or speak on whole life insurance as a way to become your own bank, as a way to, all this other stuff that they package it as, if you'll notice, they all sell insurance, right? And that's the most profitable insurance to sell from my research. I may be wrong. That is the most profitable one. So yeah, of course, that's what they're going to push to you, right? And they're going to market it and package it in ways that sounds good, but really insurance is pretty complicated. Life insurance is a complicated thing that is really a strategy, right? So depending on where in your journey in your life that you're at, depends on what type of life insurance that you do get, right? And it's not just term and whole. There's other, life insurance policies that you can actually get as well. But do your research. I'm just giving you a conclusion based on my research, what I feel like is best for me, where I'm at currently. But with that being said, I do want to say and stress how important it is for entrepreneurs to make sure you have life insurance. You're doing yourself a disservice, you're doing your family a disservice if you don't have some sort of life insurance in place in case something happens to you on your journey, that people, behind you that you care for, you love, don't start over from scratch. At least it wouldn't all be for nothing. With that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Share the video, like the video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Hey.